In this meeting, I will discuss about Taka Shimizu Cycles, which will expand its marketing to foreign countries. As we know that, Taka Shimizu Cycles is a brand that we found from Nagoya, Japan. Its brand is well known in Japan and in United States. We sell four models of bicycle, namely road bicycles, touring bicycles, racing bicycles, and the last mountain bicycles. We are about to launch a new bike for children which has great sales potential. In the next few years, we plan to expand or introduce this TSC product abroad. There are several target countries that we will visit. These countries have the potential that this product will be easily recognized based on its enthusiasm, as well as its strategic location. Of course, this selection or business location is usually based on market segments or target buyers. We also plan to branch out to other countries. Of course, we need to know the country's capita income, the wages of its workers, and so on. At this meeting, we have a friend who will propose the countries we visit later. Okay, Okta, how about you first? What country do you choose? What are the advantages with our product?
Yes, sir. I choose the Western Europe, namely Netherlands.
What are advantages of the country for development of our product that we will explain in more detail?
Okay, I will explain about the Netherlands. So, for the population, there's any 7.3 million, and for the gross domestic product per capita is 50,000 US dollar, and for the geography is a flat terrain compromising mostly a coastal lowland, farmland, grassy dunes, and sandy beaches. And next, for the economy, growth rate is 0.9%, and for the inflation is 2.8%, and for the interest rate is 4%, and unemployment rate is 3.4%. So for the taxes, business tax on annual profits is 14%, and the import tax on cycle components is 14%.
What about transportation used by the Dutch?
Sure, for the transportation, there has an extensive public transportation network, extensive system of canals and rivers, also cycling infrastructure, and there have and several international airports.
What do you think, guys? Is Netherlands a suitable location for us to serve as our marketing location?
According to what I watch on TV, the most addicted to bicycle is the Netherlands because every resident must have a bicycle. And in the Netherlands, you can go around the country using a bicycle because every road must have a track bicycle.
I heard from the news on TV that the Netherlands still holds the little of having the best bicycle routes in the world, especially in the city of Amsterdam. The Dutch government also facilitates cyclists very well. Almost every corner of the city always provides with bicycle parking, and the roads made for bicycles are made wide. Meanwhile, parking spaces for private cars are very limited in this country.
Sounds great, but any suggestion for other countries? From what I see, the GDP per capita of the Netherlands is quite high. Therefore, we have to pay these individual employees a high fee.
What about the Southeast Asian states?
Which country do you propose, Mal? What is the state of the country's economy?
Chinese. Since Chinese began to open up and reform its economy in 1978, GDP growth has averaged over 9% a year, and more than 100 million people have lived themselves out of poverty. However, Chinese economy is projected to slow in 2022. After a strong start in early 2022, the largest COVID-19 wave in 2 years has disrupted China's growth normalization. Real GDP growth is projected to soar sharply to 4.3% in 2022 until 0.98 percentage point lower than projected in the December China economy update.
And then, what about their importation?
Chinese has built a very comprehensive system transportation with train, flights, highways and waterways as well as local city transportation such as taxi, public metro and bus. Among these high-speed rail lines, highways and many new subways have perhaps improved the daily life of local people most dramatically.
A very crowded place. It doesn't feel suitable to be a strategic location for cyclists.
But this country is good in terms of economic development. Can you consider my proposed country?
Yes, it is quite good from an economic point of view, but the location we are looking for is not only from the economic development, but also from the strategic location, whether the location is suitable for cyclists or not.
That's right then. The location and the country's economy are our benchmark for expanding the TSC brand. Any other options?
What about South Korea?
Explain in detail. Why did you choose that country?
Okay, first I will explain about the GDP of this country. The gross domestic product per capita in South Korea was recorded at 33,644 US dollars in 2022. The GDP per capita in South Korea is equivalent to 266% of the world average. Then, with transportation, a country where not so many people use bicycles, but bicycles are enforced in small towns. Many people in small towns Korea use bicycles to commute to school, work, and even playground.
What is the condition of the country? Is there a political problem?
Youth unemployment, precarious working conditions, exploding housing prices and old age poverty are among the country's most serious social issues.
It's quite complicated. You can go to country where there are many unemployed people, especially young people. We need to employ people who have a strong desire to work in this DSC company.
I have another country suggestion, Mister, and I choose French. Population of French is 65.705.802, and for the gross domestic product is 43.658 and 98 US dollar. Geography of French is its length borders touch Germany and Belgium in the north, the Atlantic Ocean in the west, the Pyrenees Mountains, and Spain in the south. Wide fertile plains dominate most the north and west, making France the agricultural epicenter of Europe. And for condition economy in French, growth rate is 7.40, and for the interest rate is 2.94%, and unemployment of French is 7.10% in March 2023.
How about transportation in this country?
French also has a lot of people who like to ride bicycles. According to them, cycling makes the air there cool because it is far from pollution, and also what causes the population to live healthy is because of cycling.
I'm quite interesting. What about the others? I think four countries are enough for me to consider.
I think Octa's first choice is the best. We don't need to consider the matter of GDP per capita.
Yes, that's right. After Ida, those three countries were no better than the Netherlands. What we need is how interested the population is about bicycles, if there are many bicycle enthusiasts. Of course, it will be easy for us to expand the TSC brand to that country. And what I know, the Netherlands has a suitable location for cyclists. It can be seen from the very cool air. This country is also not experiencing economic or political problems.
I agree with you, Mister. We don't need to think about high gross domestic product. If sales of these bicycles are high, then our income will also be high, right?
Well, I will end the meeting this time. In conclusion, we don't need to think about high GDP, but consider the demand for this item in the future. Then at the end of this year, we will try to survey locations in the Netherlands. We will work with other bicycle brands for this sale so that it'll be more easily recognized by the people there. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mister.
Mr.
Bye.